Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a balloon release to honor a longtime employee who died in a car crash Friday. And for a West Virginia county, the Hurricane Project is bringing over 400 for sale units, a new development hoping to offer more home options.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here on this August 26th. It's just about 5 o'clock this morning. And Megan, it's a little bit of a chilly start to our Tuesday, so I'm pretty happy about that.
I'm not happy about it. I had to turn my heat on this morning as I headed out the door. I know most folks aren't as sensitive to cold weather as I probably am, but the cooler weather is here to stay as we're going through the next couple days. So if you are a fan of those cooler temperatures, you are in luck. Take a look as you head out the door. Mostly the low to mid 50s, but 49 degrees is the current temperature in Irvin. A little bit on the chillier side this morning. 50 degrees for Wise, Clintwood, and Williamsburg. Now this afternoon will be the coolest day of this week. We're looking at low to mid 70s for most of the region, with the exception of Irvin, Somerset, and Monticello, as well as Middlesboro, which will be in the upper 70s. But it will be a cool fall time day for sure. In terms of the rain chances, though, we are looking nice and clear this morning. We have a very slight sprinkle chance with almost no measurable rainfall, so you can consider today nice and dry all day long. An enjoyable Tuesday for sure, and just a little bit of some fog activity as you're heading out the door, especially for Harlan and Jonesville, seeing the densest fog for the region. Amelia.
Kentucky State Police are searching for 2 inmates that escaped a facility in southeast Kentucky. KSP says Billy Potter and Steven Spencer escaped the Bell County Forestry Camp near Pineville last night. Police say if you see these 2, they're on your screen now, don't approach them. Instead, contact authorities immediately. A road in Laurel County is reopening this morning after closing for several hours last night due to a deadly crash. That crash happened around 9 o'clock along US 25. That's about 6.5 miles south of London. The road reopened shortly after midnight, and we are currently working to learn more information on the crash, and we will continue to keep you updated. Wednesday afternoon, 7 shots were heard next to Shelby Valley High School as football players were practicing for the start of the season. A 58-year-old was arrested. 2 days later, a 14-year-old was arrested in Mayfield in western Kentucky for reportedly shooting an 18-year-old in the arm and upper torso near a high school football game. WYMT's Phil Pendleton caught up with KHSAA Commissioner Julian Tackett to hear his thoughts about those incidents and if security on Friday nights should increase.
Wait. They say we got shots fired. People are running like crazy because they say shots are fired.
That was the scene Friday night in western Kentucky between Graves County and Mayfield High Schools. According to police, during the fourth quarter of the Battle of the Birds game, shots rang out near the football field. Police say a 14-year-old shot an 18-year-old. We asked Kentucky High School Athletic Association Commissioner Julian Tackett about the situation.
It's hard to believe that someone, particularly the ages that were involved, decided to take their dispute to a parking lot where 4,000 fans were in Graves County.
We was on the practice field and we was just practicing, and then we heard the shots.
This is Shelby Valley High School in Pike County, 2 days before the shooting at the football stadium in Graves County. A reported 7 shots rang out next to the Shelby Valley High School athletic complex. Football players and cheerleaders were on the field and ran to safety. Witnesses say the shots came from a nearby apartment complex. 58-year-old Brian Eric was arrested and charged with first-degree wanton endangerment.
You know, our schools do a tremendous job of trying to control admission and trying to control the safety around them. You can't control every piece of property near a stadium.
We asked the commissioner if more security is needed around stadiums.
No, I think because the facilities are all so different, they've got to handle the security. And I know that where there are opportunities to improve, they'll continue to do so. But we don't have the authority to just unilaterally add things to it. But we always bring awareness to them.
In August of 2019, rumors circled around the Fayette County Public School District that someone had brought a gun during the Frederick Douglass Bryan Station football game. It created a panic. Since then, games within the district moved kickoff times from 7:30 to 6:30. In Lexington, with photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Commissioner Tackett advises school administrators to review emergency action plans, make sure those plans are current, and do all they can to keep people safe. As for the Mayfield shooting, the 18-year-old victim was flown to the hospital and is stable. The 14-year-old is charged with assault. UK King's Daughters Medical Specialties in Prestonsburg hosted a balloon release yesterday in honor of its longtime employees who died Friday. Co-workers say Brenda Martin and her husband Bill died in a crash, leaving their loved ones to mourn as they find ways to remember their impacts. Brenda's co-workers say she was devoted to her job, where she served for 14 years, and was a ray of light that everyone looked forward to seeing every day. So they wanted to uplift her with a balloon release because she was always uplifting them.
She's just such a light in our community. She's such a light of our family here. We always say that at King's Daughters we're one big family, and you know, it's truly like losing a piece of our hearts.
Her co-workers say they're still trying to process the loss, but they hope to continue honoring Martin through their work. Former McCreary County High School assistant principal Aaron Anderson is expected to enter a guilty plea Friday to sex abuse charges. Court documents say the plea agreement includes a 10-year prison sentence for Anderson, who's facing 1 count of online sexual enticement of a 16-year-old girl. He is accused of having a relationship for 7 months. According to court documents, Anderson and the girl communicated daily through Microsoft Teams on a school-issued Chromebook. Well, Kentucky State Police is investigating the Rockcastle County Animal Shelter after allegations were made against the shelter's director. Independent rescuer Haley Garcia claims the animals are facing poor conditions and protocols are not being followed. Garcia and others want answers after they say they were turned away from protesting in front of the shelter yesterday. Rockcastle County Judge Executive Howell Holbrook said the shelter was closed yesterday to install new security cameras.
We ain't got nothing to hide, and when this is all said and done, if it's something that we'll need to do, we'll take care of it, and if it's something the KSP needs to do, I hope they take care of it.
A petition has been started to remove the current shelter director and perform animal welfare protocols. It has more than 3,000 signatures online. Well, new development will give those looking to call Putnam County, West Virginia, their home more options. A plot of land in Hurricane will soon be a residential development site for families to stay and live in. The Hurricane project will have more than 400 for-sale units, including single-family homes, townhomes, and single-story villas at the former Woodworth Farm location along Main Street.
We're just really excited that we have an opportunity to share our community with new families.
Putnam County Development Authority Executive Director Morgan Tenney says the price will start at the upper $200,000 for townhome villas, and single-family home villas will be mid-upper to $300,000. They plan to break ground later this year. Well, breaking news overnight, President Donald Trump says he's removed Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook from the Fed's Board of Governors. In a letter, he accused her of lying on mortgage applications. The Trump administration also cited the allegations in a criminal referral to the Justice Department. In a statement to Politico, her attorney fired back, calling the president's action illegal and vowing to challenge it.
We're keeping the rates high, and it's hurting people.
The move comes as the president has been publicly pushing the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates, and it could test the central bank's independence, with presidents allowed to remove Fed governors only for cause. Well, thank you so much for getting your day started with us on Mountain News this morning at 5:08. Here in Kentucky, we take a look at where the fight for reforms carries on, as some believe any progress made by hanging on by a thread.
And we're to continue to see dry conditions. I'll tell you when you can expect that rain coming back up next.